You're nervous because what are we doing today?
Yeah. I'm excited to see the baby, but I'm nervous to go hospital.
To the hospital. So today's video is on what to expect when you have a C-section.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have our baby Zoey today.
And then I don't want the things there, what they're getting ready.
Is he getting ready? Are you scared when they're getting ready? See all the tools and things?
Section room, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But we're up early. One of the reasons we're up early is one of the first things to expect is they're going to tell you you cannot eat or drink.
No drink, this one thirsty, huh?
Yeah, so thirsty. But that's why we're up real early. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We got to be there by 7:30.
Yeah.
So we're off to the hospital.
Pray for us. Pray to us.
Yeah, I'm just going to be standing there.
Pray to me.
The security guard up there, they said? I don't know. Where are we supposed to go? Okay, so we were in the wrong section of the hospital. Yeah. So, actually, our doctor went looking for us. And came and got us as we were about to go up to the labor and delivery area, but we're in the women's surgery area, and so now we're at the right place.
The right place now.
Yes, and so we're just waiting now. Annabel, her family has a history of being very anxious about blood and medical, and so she's quite nervous. Hopefully you're not as nervous as she is.
Yeah, that's why a little quiet.
A little quiet. Aww.
Yeah, I'm excited to see my baby, but nervous is the number one.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you too.
8-year-old Liliana, who if you've been watching our videos you see quite a bit, she's at home. So that's another thing. During the surgery, obviously, the 3-year-old can't be here. So my sister Mary is taking care of her at home. Now hopefully she's still asleep, so Mary won't be having a hard time. But she loves her sister, her aunt. So hopefully that's where they're doing. And while we're here, going through this C-section. You hope. Right now it's been kind of a waiting game. We're here. We've been waiting here. I guess about half an hour we've been in this area.
Yeah. And then I don't know how long.
Right.
We don't know how long.
The surgery is scheduled for in 2 hours, but they made it sound like between the time we got here and surgery there was a lot of things for them to do.
I'm scared.
So we'll see and we'll show you. You're scared? Don't be scared. You'll see at the end of the video. It went perfectly. Perfectly. No problems at all.
Yeah.
We know. Uh-oh.
Okay, so you guys can put down your belongings over here. Annabelle, you're going to come and find some consents, okay?
She's going to have you sign some things. Sign some consents. What is a tubal? Oh, no. Hepatitis. Is that recommended?
Yes, that's one of the standard.
Yeah.
Okay, so then show a fine date and time on there. You'll put 9/27/18. That's the date. You can put 7/25.
Yes, we do.
Okay, next one's right
Got
here.
that.
This is basic infant safety information. It's just a signature. You're gonna get
My
a
father
copy of
is not
this.
so bad right now, and they're trying to get it right now. So we don't know.
Okay, this one right here talks about the Hugs infant security system.
Okay.
It's the little ankle monitor
yeah,
that
I'll let
goes on
her
baby.
know.
Don't tamper with it. Don't cross any red lines. Don't go near any exits. It's just a signature.
So no one kidnaps the baby.
Hmm?
So no one takes the baby. She'll have a little monitor on it.
Okay, so this one right here.
You're okay. Everything's great.
So nervous.
We've been saying this. Her family has a real history of fainting during anything with blood. Nicole,
gosh.
the last time she was in the hospital was during that story I was just telling. So she's kind of having flashbacks of.
So are we having a
Being
boy
in
or
Houston.
girl today? Another girl?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Zoey,
Zoey. What's your other one's name?
Liliana.
Aww. Alright, sweetie, let me see your arm. I'm gonna do blood pressure. Are you right or left-handed?
You're left-handed.
Hmm?
Left-handed.
Oh, she's left-handed.
Yeah.
Okay. She's so nervous. She's like, I don't even know what you're asking.
Yeah.
Any problems this pregnancy? Gestational diabetes? Any blood pressure problems?
Not that we're
Any
aware
placenta
of.
previas or credas? Anything like that?
No, just the usual bad cramps and
Okay.
yeah, nothing too. Nothing. As Dr. Rodriguez says, it's normal. That's normal. I think we said that's normal. Yeah.
All that is normal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Don't know.
Okie dokie. We're gonna pick this up. So you're gonna pull the gown out from underneath. There we go. Stripey, to get it over with.
Okay.
And then we'll do the admission part, and that's it. She'll be getting 2 grams of Ansa for an antibiotic. Is she allergic to anything?
No, we've never had any kind of reaction.
And then she'll get Pepsi
Okay.
to kind of help settle those gastric juices. Alright, there you go. This is on. Okay.
Good beat. Yeah. You still have paint in your hair? You still have paint in your hair?
You still have pain?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I tried to listen, but my mind's blank.
Your mind's blank, yeah. Well, we'll show you the video later and you can see what happened. Yeah, you'll be good. Oh, yes. Put that in there for you. Yes. And how was it?
Okay.
Okay. You were anxious, but the nurse did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no pain. No pain other than you're biting your fingers. Wait, I was eating that.
I'm not happy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it now. Yeah. Life is good. Zoe will be here. What time is it? It's about 8. The surgery is supposed to be like at 9:30, do you know? Or,
Yeah.
okay. How long does that take?
The surgery itself is pretty quick.
That's what I was thinking. It'd be a real.
And then I'll just do Has she ever been a smoker?
No. No, never. Not even.
don't know
Did
how
she
to
have her flu shot for this season or not yet?
No.
Did she get her Tdap vaccine? The one for whooping cough?
I don't think so.
Okay. She's O positive, that's her blood type. EBS was negative. And
O positive.
any history of any gonorrhea?
No.
Syphilis?
No.
Herpes?
No.
HPV?
No.
Chlamydia?
No.
Okay. She passed her glucose test and everything, right?
They said all the tests were fine.
Okay. Dad, what's your name?
William Butler?
And your husband, right?
Yes.
Okay, regular prenatal visits, no classes. Do you have a pediatrician picked out?
No.
Okay, for the neos. No circumcision, because she's a girl. No tubal. She's going to be getting a spinal. Y'all live in a house. Does she Medicaid Wicker food stamp?
Not at this point.
Okay, do y'all have a car seat for discharge?
Yes. With that Medicaid one, last time they said that automatically the baby would have Medicaid
Okay.
to start off. Is that how it always is?
Well,
Or
normally if you have private insurance, it just goes under the private insurance. But if she doesn't have private insurance, then you have up to 72 hours to get the baby insurance.
okay.
And you said no current problems with this one? And
No.
then you said previous cesarean section with the other one. It was
Yeah.
an emergency C-section.
Yeah.
Any problems with asthma?
No.
Abnormal pap smears?
No.
Problems with anesthesia?
No.
Has she ever had a blood transfusion?
No.
Cancer?
No.
Congenital abnormalities?
No.
Diabetes?
No.
Any female surgeries?
No.
Heart disease?
No.
She had the C-section in what year?
The C-section 3 years ago. 14. Wait.
15?
15.
15.
15. Yeah. Oops.
That's an 18.
She had
We weren't able to video, but first they came in and made sure she was shaved. She had shaved down pretty good, so they didn't have to do much, but they did trim a little bit. So we didn't film just a little bit. So make sure if you're going for a C-section, you're trimmed, or not trimmed, you're shaved. And then the anesthesiologist also came in, asked you a few questions about when you ate last and that sort of thing, and made a plan with her. And you sound like you're calming down a little bit. You were able to answer all the questions. So she's starting to relax and be ready.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Remember your breathing, the happy thoughts. Imagine you holding Zoey. In a few hours, holding Zoey. Calming things, happy thoughts. Take that crazy beat. So we're getting ready to go in. This part is taken. This is, I guess we've been here about an hour. This part, it's 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
We got here a little before 7:30.
Like what you're wearing.
7:15. I don't have my shoes on yet, my special shoes.
Yeah.
But we're getting ready to go in. Things seem to be going as scheduled. But don't I look beautiful? And so, I wonder if I can take this home. So they're going to take her away. And then they said they'll come and get me in a little bit. So I don't know what they're going to do to her. Oh no. We'll see. They're getting her ready for the surgery. She's ready to get wheeled in. She's not nervous at all. She's a brave Filipina.
I hope.
I know. Yes. Any last words? They said they'll take her for about 15 minutes and then they'll come and get me. So she's a little nervous. She didn't like that they were taking her without me. But we gotta follow these rules. So.
Oh, yeah, we don't have any done.
Wow. So, they gave you the shots and they gave you so you can't feel anything? Can't feel anything? Good.
She's going to feel choking, pulling, and pressure.
Pressure. Okay, so you'll feel some pressure. But it won't be pain, it'll just be pressure.
They abandoned you this morning? Yeah, he did. He wanted to go to the dentist.
I didn't realize it would be covered quite this much. When I had surgery, it wasn't covered quite like this so much.
We're here.
Alright, start.
Okay, 33.
33, they're starting.
There's going to be a lot of pressure. Lots of pressure. They're going to push the baby out.
They're pushing the baby out now. They're going to get a lot of pressure.
Okay, baby girl.
Baby girl, like we said. 9:40, huh? Ah. Oh, I hear a baby.
Over here, there you go.
Oh. Oh.
They'll be calling you over there in a minute.
Okay. Crying.
Right? Right?
Want to go there?
Do not take this off until baby is discharged from the hospital.
Okay.
Eight and nine for color. Okay. Here you go, Mama. Do not take this off, okay? Until your baby's discharged from the hospital. Would you like me to just go to Did you hear that, Jack? 8, 9.
Hey, man.
Carlos. He's coming to you in just a minute.
You go with baby.
I go with baby. Okay.
And I just want to relax.
Okay. Thank you. Born at 9:40 a.m. 6 pounds 12 ounces. Yeah, little Zoey. 9:27. Yeah, she's looking around, checking things out. This is Liliana. Right. She's born. New baby. Baby Zoey's born. Mom's back getting all stuff fixed up after her surgery. Yeah. Baby girl. Yeah. Oh. There, now we're hearing some crying. Ooh, so red. I didn't pick her up at this point. I don't know if I could have, I probably could, but she still had like they put a temperature thing on her in there, so I was just holding her hand. You know how babies hold your hand? Yeah. So I was just doing that, talking to her. Yeah. So Annabelle's here in recovery for an hour after surgery. I believe after that, she'll go to a room. Soon after that, they'll bring your baby in for you to see again. I spent the last 45 minutes with Zoey. And I got dropped off there, so I didn't know if I could come and check on Annabelle or not. Finally, I asked. So now I'm checking on her. Yeah. So we'll check. I'll go back. Annabelle and I will go to the room and see how things are going. 9:40 a.m. 6 pounds 12 ounces. Zoey 12 ounces. Everyone asks that. I don't know why everyone wants to know that. They always want to know your weight. And the hospitals here have air conditioning, windows. Did it C-section? Did it hurt? You had a hard time because you're nervous. You had a hard time breathing. But surgery itself, no pain. You could feel like a movement, but nothing. No pressure, but nothing. It hurt. I left the surgery room to go with Zoey. Were you in there much longer? Yeah. started feeling sleepy. Well, right after the operation, he put in, once the baby's gone, so it's not going to get it, he put something in your meds to relax you. That's why you're feeling more sleepy. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, right after he went to that and put in another med to calm you. No. I was surprised how close that blue sheet. When I had an operation where they didn't want me to see, they put it closer to the stomach, so I actually could see a lot of it, which I was supposed to. Where what they did to you couldn't see anything, right? No. Now, when I went and held the baby, I could see. Yes, I was like, okay, do I take a picture of that? I didn't take a picture. I didn't think you would have fainted if I took a picture of that. Showed it to you. If you saw what I saw, and taking a picture of it, like, showed you the picture, you'd be like, fainted. Not good, yes. I saw some blood and openness.
Don't say it.
11:30, they'll probably change her to her room. So 11:30 right now. So she'll maybe go into her room. Look at her. Oh.
So I was telling Dad, are you ready for breakfast? Just put the baby on the breast. Baby needs to be sucked. Needs the breast because that's the only way you're gonna make more milk. Yeah. With the pump, I don't want to pump right now because you're only gonna get drops at a time.
Okay.
And every drop per baby counts. So if the drops go in the pump, they're not gonna get So we need to put the baby. But how are you feeling? You want to try right now, or I could, because I know Dad told me that baby was on board, but first baby was on board. So I put one right here, just in case you wanted to know where you are feeling well right now.
You want to try it?
Let me fill you up. Sometimes you sit up too fast.
So hungry earlier. She'll try.
So you might want to hold. So you want to hold her upright like this. If she starts to sink down, you have to breastfeed.
With mom, okay.
Otherwise, if you have to leave and nobody can be here with mom, baby has to come back to the nursery just for safety reasons, you know.
That makes
baby
sense.
did
Yeah.
something and mom can't get to her. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You've got everything in here, mom? Diapers, wipes, washcloths, extra clothes in case the one she has to get started. And you're familiar with the, you know, how to use this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave my number here in case y'all need any.
Okay.
And I'll be back to check on her, okay?
As far as you talked about her getting up, what's the time frame
She's not gonna get out of bed until tomorrow.
tomorrow? So,
So
okay.
for the first 24 hours, someone always has to be with mom.
Oh.
If baby is gonna be
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything happening? Don't know. She's saying that this will stimulate it and it'll start. So 15 minutes on each breast. And throughout the night. So they would prefer me to spend the night. I thought that might be something, a no-no, but they're asking me to spend the night. So, what? Oh, right here? Yeah, they're serious. They're even more serious. The other hospital was a little serious about it, but this hospital is every time, even though it's the same woman. Like if I go back in there, she will check my ID and the baby's ID, even though she's now met me for 20 minutes. There's no, you have to check every time, matter, even if you know it's right. They check it all the time. They're taking it pretty seriously. This is a baby. This is your sister. This is Zoey. Let me go sit over here.
You can go over there.
That's your sister. Yeah. That's Zoey. She's asleep right now. She just had a big poop, so she's tired. Her first poop that we're aware of. Oh.
Very good, Zoey.
Late 10:30 at night. Sure. 10:30 at night. The surgery for Annabel wasn't painful, but throughout the day she's had lots of periods of pain, right? Yeah. It's 10:30. We're both exhausted, no sleep, or very little sleep. You said you took a little nap when I ran home. Yeah. On the other hand, baby's been sleeping quite a bit. Her skin, what was that? That big red stuff when she was born. Now it's become more and more normal skin, the color. Yeah. But she's been chewing on ice a lot of the day. You had a roll to eat, so not a lot of solids, and not really even a wand of solids. You said, well, a little bit later tonight. You started wanting a little bit, but not a lot. So tomorrow you're talking about trying soup. See how you feel better. Yeah. But one thing I guess I would recommend is have someone that can stay with you. For us, it was important because we're breastfeeding, or Annabelle's breastfeeding, and so the baby needs to be near mama to breastfeed every few hours. And so, because Annabelle can't walk, they say the baby can't be alone with her. So I'm spending the night in the hospital. I'll be here all night, so if there's any problems. Every 3 hours, waking up to feed Miss Zoey. So, luckily my sister Mary, she's at home with Liliana. And Liliana's having a great time still with Mary. So that's all working out. So you need someone to babysit if you have children, because there's going to be times where they can't be around. And 2, another adult to spend time at the hospital overnight even, so that the baby can spend the night in the room with the C-section. Looks like Annabelle's facing a little pain right now. So all of a sudden she's making a face. And so I don't know if it's near time for the nurse to give her a new med or what. She's counting the hours to see. 2 hours right now. Yeah. Annabelle doesn't take many meds, but today she's wanting some. Okay. Baby Zoey. C-section today. 8 to 2. The coldness you had earlier on today that we talked about, you're over those like shivers and things.
Yeah, I'm glad it's nothing now.
That left after so many hours. Yeah.
It's weird because like the first time.
All shaky and cold feeling. When I kissed her lips, they were cold. They really were cold. Your lips.
Because first I experienced the cesarean or the Liana, like what the nurse asked me, like, did you throw up or like that? Because this I experienced for the Liana before. Right now, no throw up, but I experienced like I
You felt really cold. Yeah.
my hands like a purple.
Yeah. The hands were purple. Your skin color was very different.
I
Yeah.
was scared and like, okay.
Yeah. I was a little nervous about. Is this
The
normal?
nurse was worried to me too because she put me like a 4 or 5 blanket like
On you. Yeah.
and then she put me like a hose
Yeah.
for
The heat.
to
Yeah.
heat,
Yeah. Like a
She
fan.
lower, she going lower, but I'm so cold. She going up.
Yeah.
You feel like heat.
Yeah.
Anybody's she's not working. I don't know why.
Yeah. Feel okay. So we're walking. She's doing good, but it was hard this morning. The nurse had to force her up and get her walking. Be a tough nurse. Tell her you need to do it. And she's standing pretty straight now, but early this morning she was a little crooked. There was bleeding this morning or during the night, so some gross stuff like that she had to deal with. But they're making sure she passes gas and that. Yeah, that was, for some reason, that's real important with this surgery. But she may go home as soon as tomorrow if everything goes good today. But today we'll get some breakfast, because yesterday she never really had a solid meal. You had a lot of not even a lot of little liquid type things.
Because I was worried my tummy, my tummy's reaction.
Yeah. So this breakfast, we ordered big breakfast. She ordered little baby that I'll eat. And yeah, but we'll see what you can eat. Yeah. Straighten her back. We both got straightened up. Oh, but that's a nice gown. Oh, so day 2. The baby, they took the doctors checking out the baby this morning, so we have the baby slept in the room, and we were up between the baby waking up every hour because the breast milk's really not in quite right, so get doing that. There must be a little coming because the baby's wanting to do it each time, but she's not seeing a lot of milk. So hopefully, in a couple days, be full milk. Yeah. Day 2, she's dressed, but walking a little slow. Walking a little slow today, but she's walking. And that's good for her. We're gonna walk around a little bit, and then there's a discharge class going on in about 10 minutes. We're gonna go to that. Good job, you walked here. So slow. Okay, so day 2, you're up. They brought breakfast, big breakfast for you. You split it with your husband.
Yeah.
Your friend brought you some Filipino food.
Filipino food, sinigang baboy.
Yes.
Baboy is sinigang pork.
So you've been awake earlier, and then you just took another nap. It's only 8:15, but you've been awake most of the night.
Yeah, because I think she feel like my mommy had a milk now. So.
Yeah, and that was the big change. It takes about 3 to 5 days usually for the milk to come at full force, and now here day 2, now you finally have a good amount of milk coming out for her. And so before she really had to work for just a little milk. Now she's tasting the milk, and that's good.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
And she feel good too. Like that's why I think 4 times the
back and forth.
the 15 minutes. Wow,
Yeah.
she hungry.
Yeah, so there's that. Now you're feeling better as far as your walking ability.
Yeah, I feel better now for walk now, not like
Yeah.
hard before and hurt.
Yeah, yesterday she was hunched over. We had to keep reminding her to walk straight. But today, walking a lot straighter. The only problem is she's so tired.
Yeah, when you like that.
Yeah.
Now, like feel dizzy.
Yeah, you're just ready for a lot more sleep. So, day 2, a lot better, doing good. Just need that sleep.
Need only like sleep. I hope Zoey come in here and she sleep for 2 hours.
Yeah.
If she sleep 2 hours, I sleep 2 hours too.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
It's depends.
Zoe has been spending all the time in the room except an hour or so in the morning. They take her to the nursery and the doctor comes and sees her and that sort of thing. And then they bring her back. And so we're in that hour of Zoe at the nursery.
Yeah, because they picked up to her like 7 a.m. right?
Yeah, so it's actually been over an hour now since they picked her up. Yeah, and so Annabel got to take a little nap, but then breakfast came, so she's waking up and her Filipino food came. But day 2, doing really good. And so I hope this little log of having a C-section, having a baby, helped you, and you can see what it's going to be like. And subscribe and like and comment. If you had a C-section, tell us, was there any different experience than you had? One thing we didn't show you was Annabelle has been wearing a band around her stomach for the last 2 days since the operation. That helps and gives her support. The hospital gives you that. And so she's had that on. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.